Hey guys, Ed over here with FICMRepair. So we got a call today from a Tyler in Wilmington, Illinois. So shout out to Tyler. And he's like, hey man, I have a number 8 injector that took a kerplunk. I've got a contribution code, it's got to be the injector, and this is where we're at. And so he's talked about it a little bit, and we said, hey, just because you have a contribution code doesn't necessarily mean you have a bad injector. Let's find out together. Let's use our remote start engagement wireless and for an even crank as an example, and let's verify that your FICM volts are good and all this kind of stuff. But 9 times out of 10, at least, contribution codes are a bad injector. So Tyler's got $1.70 or so on his truck if memory serves, and so he's looking for injector options. But I said, well, hey, this is on the number 8 injector. He's like, well, yeah, what of it? And I'm like, well, recognize that the number 8 is in the back of the head on the driver's side, and number 8 and number 7 are the most common injectors to fail. And injectors, in case it's not intrinsically obvious, they're not free. There are a lot of things, and free is not one of them. So the Cummins guys have us beat here. So yeah, Cummins guys, go ahead and eat your heart out. Give us some crap in the comments, whatever. Y'all have a better system, right? You have common rail fuel. We don't. We're not that cool. We can add it though, and this little kit from Driven Diesel, yes please, thank you Jesus, you do love me, this is what you want. And so it's available on, you guessed it, FICMRepair.com. Why are y'all continuing to buy your... I talked to a guy and he said, oh yeah, I've been following you on TikTok, and I bought my bloody blah from from this third party. I'm like, dude, I sell those people's parts, you know that, right? I mean, you learned about it from us. I'm just saying, for a friend, you wouldn't have paid more by going through me. So give back a little bit, Besides, everybody else is just going to say, let me sell you an injector. And if you just watched my other video just like 10 minutes ago, I uploaded it. It was talking about, hey man, if you got a contribution code, and I told Tyler this too, it's like, man, you could take your ultrasonic cleaner and you can clean up your injector and see if that solves your problem. Now I'm just selling you a set of O-rings. And so it's like, well, okay. So if you want to do that, you can, or you can go ahead and just, I'll sell you all new sticks. And by the way, as long as you're in there, dummy plugs and standpipes and HHCs and nipple cups and their corresponding O-rings and valve cover gaskets, and then just watch my video on how to prime the high pressure oil system. But recognize that the reason why number 7 and number 8 injectors are the ones that fail most commonly is we don't have common rail fuel. And even if you do the 6-4 banjo bolts in the front of the head, they're available on our site too. Just look up banjo bolts. Yes, there's reasons to do that, which we can get into another time if y'all care. But the better answer is to go ahead and leverage the fact that the back of the head has already got a hole drilled in it, and it's tapped. And so there's a little plug back there. And so you can pull that plug out of there and you install this resident return. And so now you've got common rail fuel, which is, think of the Endless River water park where you're all hanging out on a lazy summer day, floating around in circles on your inner tube, doing nothing, drinking your little frou-frou drink, right? And now everybody that just drops in is just like your injector. So equal treatment for all kind of thing. And you can just float around this river doing nothing all day. And that's exactly what it could be like for your injectors. Because the reason why number 7 and number 8 fail the most often is they're at the back of the head, they're drinking whatever's left over. And that is no bueno for you. And so you want to go ahead and not have them drinking whatever's left over by going ahead and installing the common rail fuel system. And that way, you don't have to become my customer for a set of sticks. All right? So FICMRepair.com, we're all in this together. Fuel starvation on injectors, all bad. It's winter. It's like freaking 10 degrees here in Des Moines, Iowa. It's cold. So if you're not running Hot Shot Secrets Everyday Diesel Treatment, combined with their anti-gel product, or just their anti-gel product would be a better way to say it, why aren't you? So yeah, FICMRepair.com, we're all in this together. We sell that too, on the way, by the way, on the site, just saying, for a friend. Thanks.